Today, I have a special treat for you. Recently, I have replaced my Ender 3s with the new Bambu Lab A1 minis. I was kind of worried about the A1 minis because I wanted the normal size, the 256 by 256, just kind of like you get on the Ender 3s. But they're out of stock, unfortunately, and I don't think any of them are going to be available till like May something. I did a little bit of research for what I mainly do, fan covers, and I have a new product, actually, a new design. It's called SIMPS, self-irrigating mason jar planter. You plant herbs and stuff, sit in your window. It's got a wicking rope, wicks water up to the soil. Boom. You don't have to water them anymore. You get fresh herbs in your kitchen whenever you want. Pretty neat. But they fit on the Bambu minis. So I figured, since it's my hot seller, I might as well just give them a try. And the first one that I bought, I fell in love with it. It works so much better than the Ender 3s. Like, it's insane. Between the bed leveling, the automatic bed leveling, I should say, it's hassle-free printing is what it is, which is, it saves me so much headache. And I loved it so much that I went ahead and bought two more. I went ahead and set one up with the AMS so that I can print multiple colors, which leads me to the purpose of today's video. Here's the other one, and we're gonna unbox it and do an assembly so you can see how it all works and how to put together to save you time whenever you decide to get one. Let's do it. First thing I want to mention is these are packaged very well. They have a lot of support. It'll be rare if any of them, come in damaged. Just, you'll see what I mean here in a sec. Remind me to get a new knife. Nah. Get the box open. It comes in this nifty little bag. You just pull the whole unit out. Get that out of the way. Anyway. Alright, let's get this bag open. Beautiful. Alright, you see what I mean by it's very well packaged? I mean, they put foam and the cardboard is cut out to fit. This thing is stellar. Alright. All we're doing is taking off all these foam pieces and cardboard and getting it all out of the way. One thing to mention, it says it right here on the tag too, don't pick it up by the gantry. Foam pieces here, pieces here, pieces here. Nice, done. Don't lose the little wipe inside of all the cardboard. All right. Now we need to snip the zip ties. Here's your information guide, perfectly placed. All right, this thing is out of the box. So now to remove the gantry support, there are 2 screws here and 2 screws right here to remove. Bambu Labs sends you a pack with all the tools that you'll need to get it started. Super quick, super simple. Just get them removed. This comes right off, and you don't need this piece anymore. So the next thing we need to do is on the bottom side of the bed, there are 3 screws that you need to tighten down for the bed. There's one on these 3 locations, but not one where the plug is. It's these screws right here, and you just want to tighten those down. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3, you're done. You don't have to make them super tight, just tighten them hand tight, really, just don't strip them. Be smart with it. The next thing you're gonna need to install is this little clip here. And the clip supports your filament spool inside the little toolbox that comes with it. There are screws that are labeled for doing this stuff. It's some for the purge wiper. Here's one for the scraper. And here's one for spool holder. You just want to make sure that the part is facing that way so that the spool can slide down over it. Once the part is installed, you just slide the spool holder on it. It's a little tight, but it works. This filament scraper is a pretty cool little design that they have here. It's whenever your hot end has filament sticking or purged out of it, and it's stringy and stuff. This will actually allow you to wipe the hot end, and it does it automatically. As soon as the head comes over, it presses it and it wipes the hot end for you. It's really, really intuitive design. I love it. Just need to find the bag for your purge wiper. And this is probably one of the hardest screws to get to. We'll lay it sideways, make it a little bit easier on us. Boom, no problem. It's just in a weird position, that's all. All you need. After the purge wiper's put on, we need to put the PTFE tubing in. It's real simple. If you've had a 3D printer before, you know exactly how these things go. It's just a little tube to guide the filament through. Boink. Boink. Cool. And now it's all done. One thing I like about the Bambu Lab A1 Mini, for this example, is that even if you don't buy the AMS, it is still AMS ready. It still has the same plugs on the side to plug the AMS in. So now what I'm gonna do, now that the third one's unboxed, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the Ender 3 V2 from this table. I'm just gonna move it over to the side so I can show you the startup and all the calibrations that it does for you, just right out of the box. Like I said, this is one of the most intuitive 3D printers I've ever used, ever. This thing's a beast, and it prints benchies incredibly fast. I'm gonna get this A1 up there on the table to show you what the startup sequence looks like. So when starting the Bambu Mini for the first time, it's going to go through an initiation sequence. Cool. And scream at you. We're gonna select English, select region, North America. And then we're gonna hook Wi-Fi up, but I'm not gonna show you that part. You accept the following documents, scan the QR code, read through them for the terms, conditions, and privacy policies. Hit agree. Join the user experience improvement program. We're gonna skip that for now. All right. Now, here's where the machine starts to calibrate itself. It's gonna calibrate for better printing quality. It's gonna do a vibration compensation and a motor noise cancellation. And you can tell, it tells you right here, it's 5 minutes, 7 minutes, it's 12 minutes total that you have to wait for it to get done calibrating. Just hit start, and it'll start its test. It's gonna make a lot of weird noises now. While it's doing its motor noise cancellation, you can hear the difference between the cancellation being on and off. Just listen to the motor difference. Anyway, that was my review of the Bambu Labs A1 Mini. It's an excellent machine, does excellent work. These prints come out phenomenal, and it does it really quick too. Plus, it's got a bunch of really neat features between removing the filament being super easy just by, pushing this button in until you hear it click. It cuts the filament. You pull it out, no more cold pulls, or I don't know if you do cold pulls, I do. It's probably not good for the machine, whatever. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a review with the A1 Mini with the AMS installed. I can show you guys on the app how to set up the different colors to print out whatever you want, how to paint different parts for whatever you're trying to print. Anyway, before I go, I wanted to show you guys that I also bought a laser engraver from X Tools called the D1, and I started engraving things. If you want a tutorial on how to do these, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll get a video going for you. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, if you like this review or want to keep updated on on like how to make your own stuff, I mean that's what this whole channel is about. It's not really about the printers itself. It's about teaching and learning how to take ideas from inside your head and build them, like bring them into the world. I think that whole concept is to me, it's mind-blowing that we live in an age where you can do that. And I want to make it my goal to teach people who have ideas and like how to bring them out and how to make them, and how to print them, how to laser engrave them, just how to build them in general. But it all starts with having the right equipment. I'll leave down in the description below, where to get a Bambu. I highly recommend the Bambu over these Enders. Even the cheapest version of the Bambu Labs A1 Minis, it's phenomenal. Especially if you're building stuff for your own website, if you're trying to fulfill orders and stuff, you can't beat it. It's 3 times as fast for like 150 more, somewhere in there. I'll have something, an info somewhere where it shows you. We're making shit up as we go. This is what this whole channel is, just making things as we go. So if you like this content, you want to see more, you want to learn how to build things, you want to learn how to take ideas and manifest them into something that you can hold, then subscribe, like it. It helps me, I'll help you, and hopefully we make it out of this alive. I'm just kidding. Peace. Anyway, that was my review of my ass. Also, before I go, I wanted to show you I look tired as fuck. Look at the bags under my eyes. I kind of look like that guy from, is it My Hero Academia? The Dobby? I look like Dobby. Kinda.